Ting. Good morning. Good morning. What is going on with my car here? Very special live. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna wait till some people get in here. Very special live. You're not gonna believe where I'm at right now. Y'all need to share this. You're not gonna believe where I'm at. I'm gonna show you in just a second. It's gonna be a really cool live, man. You guys get ready for this one. You guys about 10 minutes before Buckeye joins here. Let's see what we got here. Everybody's in here. Hey, 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 good morning. Good morning. Coffee. Coffee is the way. Coffee makes everything impossible. Even coffee and the Lord. Come on in. Come on in. We got 12 so far. This is really cool. I'm not at home right now. Um, I meant to do this yesterday, but this is going to be my next video for the channel. I'm going to talk about some stories. I got a bunch of stories from a guy who used to be Johnny Cash's security guard for years and years and years. So you guys come on in. I'll show you something really cool where I'm at right now. You're not going to want to miss this. Come on in. Who we got in here? Ashley Nicole. Good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Carter, what up, dude? Sasha. Oh man. Jacqueline. So how's it going? I just jammed your tune. Thank you, Sasha. Appreciate that. Today, this is what's happening. This is gonna be a fun packed live. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. So just get ready. Right now, believe it or not, I'm sitting at is what's left of Johnny Cash in his garden. I'm at his house right now. And this is really cool, guys. I'm going to get out and I'm going to show you guys some of the memorial plaques. And I'm going to show you guys, neighbors going by. I hope we don't get kicked out. But I mean, as far as I know, you can pull off the road here and you can check out his stuff. Um, but right now, this used to be Roy Orbison's property. Not a lot of people know that. But I drove down the road a ways and I am in Johnny Cash's home or on his property right now. He walked these very hills. He walked this very path. I am right now at his house, what's left of it. I actually was able to go inside of the house. Guys, share this. This is going to be a really cool live. And I'm going to take you to his gravesite. If you've never seen Johnny Cash's grave, I'm going to take you down the road to his gravesite as well. He's buried right beside you, and it's really cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you guys Johnny Cash's old house. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story how I was able to go in it back in 2006. I went inside of the house and I explored, and it was amazing. Um, and then I'm going to announce the winner of the $50. And then me and Buckeye are going to talk. And Buckeye, y'all pray for Buckeye. I believe it's his grandson had an eardrum bust. His eardrum busted last night. So you guys pray for Buckeye. He'll be on in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to show you guys this real quick, though, because this is awesome. I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Humongous. He's in my top five, top three, maybe even for sure. I remember when he passed away. I was about 14 years old. Ever since then, I have been glued. We have family history with Johnny. My grandpa used to sell him firewood, him and his father. So yeah, you guys just share this live, like it, comment, because this is going to be really cool. Yes, I listened again this morning. Thank you, Buckeye, my man. And I'm just going to talk about the song that was released. I'm going to read some comments. There was a lot of really cool comments. There was a lot of really cool comments about people's life stories, and what they experienced, what their grandfather did to pull them into a family business. There's one comment in particular that was amazing, and I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm going to read a couple of comments from the video about people and their family and their heritage and stuff. So we got a lot going on this live. And yes, I'm sitting at Johnny Cash's house right now. So hang in there. I'm gonna get out in just a second and show you guys the remaining of Johnny Cash's place. The remaining what's left of it. Libby, what's up? What up, redheaded neighbor? British, what up, British? Mary JT, what up? Christina Renee, boy, let me get this coffee in me and I'll be good. I'll be good. Mm. Woo! Firewater, baby. Dirty South Creeker, what up, dude? Got a lot coming on the channel, guys. The next video I make is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be really cool. Bleed blue for sure. Cool, cool, cool. What up, Newman? What up? Um, the next, I got some features coming up. Me and Leroy Biggs have been talking. Me and Chad Arms have been talking. Um, Stuff like that. So, oh, there's a sightseer right there. There's somebody else over here. Okay, so 21 people in here. That's not bad. Guys, keep sharing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out and I'm going to show you what's left of Johnny Cash's house. This is going to be really, really cool. Hang in there. All right, so here we are. Let me flip this thing around. Y'all just keep listening. Check this out. Who loves Johnny Cash? First of all, in the comments, who loves Johnny Cash? Good. Raining. It's cold out here. About 20 degrees here. Oh man, so beautiful. I'm gonna flip this camera around. Who loves Johnny Cash? Anybody love Johnny Cash? Yeah, yeah, Grand Ole. Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Johnny Cash, man. That's if I was gonna channel one artist's energy for myself and my music, that would be him and Upchurch and Big Fan of Kid Rock too. Jamie Johnson. I love those four artists. Those are probably probably my top four. Um, but Johnny reminds me, or Upchurch reminds me a lot of Johnny in the fact of they both are grounded in spiritual and strong spiritual beliefs and feelings and emotions and vibes. Johnny was a dude that if he didn't have Christ, Johnny didn't have Christ, he would be a wild, he would be a loose cannon, baby. And he still was in a lot of aspects. But I feel the same way, man. If I didn't have Christ in my life, if I was the man I used to be or the man without God, you no telling. You no telling who I'd be. And at the same time, he was an outlaw, and he didn't give a flip about what anybody said. And I see a lot of that in myself and church, his music. Check this out, guys. Here we go. You ready? At Johnny Cash's house. Come on. There we go. All right. So here we are for what's remaining of Johnny Cash's house. This was a security guard shack right here. There's the wall, and it goes up, and there's a big garden over there. There's a memorial garden. That's Roy Orbison. This is Roy Orbison's old property, and he had a garden and everything. And there's still a building left right there, but the house, you know, the house burned down. The house burned down. I was restored it. I was actually What had happened was, got some sightseers. What had happened was, um, my car was still on, so my Bluetooth clicked over. All right, can you hear me now? Who can hear me? Who can hear me now? Okay. All right. Okay. Apologize. I'm gonna read this. Yeah, what happened was I was close enough to my car. My car was on, so the Bluetooth clicked over. All right, check this out. I'm gonna read this to you guys again. Did you guys get the okay. Referred to as Nature's House, builder Braxton Dixon designed the cache home. Rugged beauty existed with open rafters, barn boards, and a wall of native limestone. The 14,000 square foot home overlooked Old Hickory Lake with panoramic views and gardens that stretched across the property. Here, Johnny and June Cash entertained family, friends, and neighbors for 35 years. The Cash home also served as a retreat for fellow musicians to gather and compose music with one another until 2003 deaths of Johnny and June Carter Cash. So, um, they got a plaque. What's up, Wayne? What up, guys? Dirty South. All right. So here was the gate. I'm sorry about that, guys. Here was the gate. Yeah, I was on Bluetooth. My car was on. So, um, here was the guard check and stuff like that. Here's the gate. And if you look over, there's the driveway. And then the house set right there. You can still see the foundation. The stone foundation is still there. So, uh, there was a huge house sitting here, man, and it overlooked the lake. And you can actually there's more stuff way down there. He had like a place, like a little dock type place and stuff. And this place is so cool, bro. In 2006, it burned down in 2007. In 2006, I was able to go inside of it and walk around and explore and stuff because I worked for Lowe's at the time, and somebody was refurbishing the house, so they needed us. They had a lot of Quikrete and a lot of stuff they had to return, so they needed us to go inside the house and retrieve the Quikrete and stuff. So I got called out on a delivery truck and stuff. We went. Look how beautiful that is, guys. He lived right there on Old Hickory. We went to retrieve the stuff, and while we were in his house, I went and explored a little bit. In 2006, and there was big octagon-shaped rooms, hexagon-shaped rooms. The tile had it was made out of like green, I guess limestone or jade. I went in the bathroom. I used the restroom, and what's really cool about the restroom is that he had for the sinks. I remember this, for the sinks in the restroom. He had real seashells, like huge seashells, like clam shells from the ocean. And I remember using the restroom. I'm not sure what that is right there. It's probably like kind of a little place that was built so they can maintain the garden and the property, even though the house is gone. But I remember he had seashells in his for sinks in his house. Y'all forgive me, it's cold out here. But he had seashells, and they were huge. They were like freaking 3 foot, 2 foot wide and 3 foot long, and so it was awesome. It was incredible. And he had like a weird, like, it didn't even have stairs. It was just like a corridor, and it was smooth, and it was like a twisty, winding, smooth corridor to a room downstairs, a bunch of open windows, and there was a long hallway. Then there was another room that was a hexagon room, and it was really cool, man. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget being able to go in Johnny's house before it burned down. So here's the part of the garden too. A lot of people don't know this, but this was Roy Orbison's property before, and before he passed, before him and Johnny were really good friends. If you don't know who Roy Orbison is, he was the guy that put out Pretty Woman. Hey, pretty woman walking down the street. That was Roy. So I don't know if did they take down the sun? This was Roy Orbison's property. This was like a big garden that he had, and he actually had a house fire that had happened. He may have lived right there. There may have been something right there where he lived, but there was definitely a building there at one time. And he had a house fire at some point, and what had happened is I think he had 2 sons that had passed away. And then there used to be a plaque here talking about it. I don't know, maybe they moved it or something. But Roy Orbison had 2 or 3 sons that had passed away in the house fire. And so Johnny, he made Johnny promise before he died, because he bought the property. He made Johnny promise before he died that he would take care of the garden and take care of the property, because that's where his sons passed away. And Johnny always vowed to keep the garden and the property maintained. And I remember seeing that and reading that on the sign. But yes, so walking back down, this was Johnny Cash's property. He walked some of the very places that I'm walking, which is incredible to think. And there's some crazy stuff, man, here. I feel like There's a lot of wild stuff that happens. If Roy Orbison had a fire on this property and that killed his sons, and then years later, there was another fire, and Johnny Cash, his house burned down after he passed away. There was another fire. It makes you wonder, is there some kind of spiritual thing on this property that, there was 2 fires that were devastating within a few years, It just makes you wonder. But yeah. I don't know what happened to that other plaque with Roy on it. But anyway, I thought this would be really cool for live this morning. I was going to come down in here anyway and do some content. Check us out one more time, guys. So here's where his house used to sit. And you see a lot of the foundation and stuff. And there's the guard shack and everything. So what I'm going to do now, and Buckeye, if you're still hanging, that's cool, man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to his grave site, which is right down the road. I'm going to drive to Johnny's grave site, which is right down the road. So y'all just bear with me. And then what we're going to do is hang out at his gravesite. I'm going to show you guys his gravesite. I thought this would be really cool for a live. What is going on with windshield wipers? See? Spiritual. Oh, man. But I thought this was going to be really cool. Y'all need to watch if you... All right, you there? If this interests you, man, y'all definitely need to check out the next video I put out, because I'm gonna go in depth. I'm gonna go in depth and tell a bunch of stories that I know from a family friend of Johnny's. So that's gonna be interesting too. Y'all just hang in there. We'll get there. Going right down the road. What the crap's going on, man? But happy Sunday to everybody, guys. Sunday. That's so weird, bro. This CD never skips. And it was skipping when I was back there. Oh, weird. Wasn't even skipping a while ago. Little metal music for y'all this morning. All right, just hang with me here. I'm driving, so hands free, baby. Look, mind no hands. I'm gonna take you guys. Buckeye, I'm gonna try to hurry, my friend. I'm gonna take you guys to Johnny's gravesite, and then right afterwards, we can bring you on, my friend. We'll bring you on. But this is really cool, guys. I've always wanted to. I'm gonna do like a mini documentary about Johnny. So, and some of the things, just showing people places, grave sites and stuff. Pretty much what I just did. His grave site is really cool too, man. He's got an awesome gravestone. Really neat. It's not a stone, actually. It's a huge plaque, and then June is right there beside him. Black on black, Johnny Cash, black on black. Honestly, something has gotten into me lately. Going so hard, the industry makes me. On church, man. Holy crap! How did I fix this? I gotta get me a phone carrier for my call. Oh man. Yeah, so it's right down the road here. What's going on with you guys this morning? We got you, Dirty South Creeker. That would be awesome, Drew. This is the doc. Yeah, kinda. I'm gonna actually go through and film and make it look really good though. So yeah, Johnny is my jam. And if you guys don't know, I had released a song a long time ago called Jamming Out to Johnny. Big Murph is the feature. And Big Murph killed it, bro. Y'all go check out Jamming Out to Johnny on my channel if you want to. I've been a Johnny fan for a long time. We're getting there. We're getting there. So we created something epic. Now they all want to take it. Well, ain't for sale. The damn shit ain't just show and sell. Ain't nothing but that's live right now. Something top me on the scale. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Old church, man. And that's I guess, man, that's that's just that's just my energy, my vibe, my that's my speed, that's my people. People who when Jesus was on earth, man, he gave it up. Say give it up. He helped the outcasts. He helped the ones that the world had betrayed. That they wanted to stone Mary Magdalene. He it's often said that, or I mean, there's verses. Whenever you have tears, the Lord is close. And so, man, that's kind of my people. Like, Up Church has been through a lot of struggles, but that dude is he's tough. He's an outlaw. He's gonna handle it. You know, just like Johnny, man. Johnny was, gosh, man. And some of it was self inflicted. Like, Johnny with his habits and his problems, and he struggled with that, man. You're going to struggle against the flesh. You're going to struggle against your flesh. Unless you're perfect, and I don't know anybody who's perfect. So, uh, awesome. So here we're at Memorial Gardens, I believe. Yeah, we're at Memorial Gardens. I'm about to turn in. I'm about to show you guys this gravesite. This is going to be really cool. You don't want to miss this. All right. Oh, mercy. Well, it's cold right here. It's going to get me sick again. Oh, all right. So I'm going to pull off. Let's see. I have to do a little walking. So what's really cool about Johnny's gravesite is he has a bench. There's a bench, and you can sit on the bench. It's really neat. And I'll show you guys that. Libby, what up? $10. Come on, $10 hairs. I don't deserve that. Ain't worth $10 hairs. No, I'm just kidding. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. This ain't about money. This is about connecting with people, loving them. Just like Johnny. Johnny was a millionaire. He was world famous, internationally famous. And this guy still struggled. He struggled. We all struggle, dude. We all struggle. You ain't alone. Up Church has struggles. Johnny has struggles. Kid Rock has struggles. George Jones had struggles. He was an alcoholic. We aren't alone. Grow where you're planted. Where you're planted, grow. Start with your struggles. Thank God for your struggles. I know that's hard to do. Thank God for your enemies. Pray for your enemies. I know that sounds crazy. It sounds hard to do. But when you do that, you literally rise above it all. All right, so check this out. We are here in Memorial Gardens graveyard, and I'm going to Johnny's grave. Thank you, Libby. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm not reading the comments, guys. Me and Buckeye's gonna get on the comments here in a little bit. But this kind of stuff, man, this is what gets me interested. History, hype, hype of your family heritage, history. Johnny came from nothing, man. They were dirt poor, you know, and God blessed him. This is the kind of stuff that I love. Give me a minute, guys. It's gonna take a minute to get up here. But got good service out here at least. Yeah, so was Elvis. That's right. And these guys, man, Elvis and Johnny, they were just misplaced preachers. And Johnny has whole gospel albums. I think Elvis does too. But they were misplaced preachers, man. They were outlaws. They loved to rock and roll. Their pulpit, their pulpit was a guitar and a stage. All right. Oh yeah, there's also a famous songwriter who wrote a lot of songs with Johnny. He's buried really close, right beside of him. I don't know if you guys know this, but his name is Merle Kilgore. You guys go look up Merle Kilgore, world famous as well as a songwriter, buried right beside Johnny. How cool would that be to be buried right beside Johnny? All right, y'all check this out. Here, it's freezing out here. The wind's blowing. All right, I'm gonna flip the phone around. Y'all ready for this? Ready? They both do have gospel music. I pray up church. But so, dude, church, you watch this, or if you watch it, if you put out a gospel album, dude, I'll react to every single song. I mean, I love your regular stuff too, but check this out, guys. I'm ready. Somebody, okay, somebody texted me. All right, so I'm gonna flip this around. Here is Johnny's grave, Johnny Cash. Well, come on with it. Here we go. All right, we're out here. Memorial Gardens. Here's Merle Kilgore. Merle Kilgore, he was a famous songwriter. I believe that some songs he wrote. I will meet you in the morning over there on my love Judy. I think, maybe. But here's Johnny Cash's grave. 2003, it says. That's when both of them passed away. Johnny and June in 2003. Happiness is being at peace. Sorry, bud. Happiness is being at peace, being with loved ones, being comfortable. But most of all, it's having those loved ones. Johnny Cash. All right. So here we go. Like and share this. I'm going to do a mini doc. My grandfather actually used to sell firewood to Johnny Cash and his father. So check this out. Here's their gravestones. What's your name, bud? Sorry if you didn't want to be on live. Kevin Cox. Johnny fan? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Love him. Yep. Same here, man. Same here. God bless you. Look at him. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Look at his shirt. American Rebel, Johnny Cash. Oh, yeah. You too, man. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. So here's his gravesite. Here's his gravesite. John R. Cash. What's so crazy is that one of the original outlaws, Johnny was an outlaw before it was cool to be an outlaw. Everybody's an outlaw nowadays. I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. Johnny was cool. He told the industry to go to hell. After he did so much, he made them so much money, and then they turned their back on him. Here's Johnny's grave. That's really cool, that signature. Standing right below me. Johnny Cash's grave. And then here's June's. It's hard to see. The sun is kind of going wild out here. June Carter Cash. Right here. There's her signature. How cool is that, guys? Buried right beside each other. Right beside each other. Dude looks like Jam Wayne. He kind of does look like Jam Wayne. Oh man. But yeah, man. There's the bench behind, and there's Johnny's grave, man. So I wanted to bring you guys something special this morning. I thought this was really cool. I've always loved. I've been here a few times. I filmed some of my video jamming out to Johnny here. There's somebody, they've left dollar bills. That's pretty cool. Oh, Johnny don't need them dollars now. People have left quarters. He don't need them dollars. We all gonna leave it behind. We're all gonna leave it behind. Cash Carter. I walk. The bench says on this side, I'll walk the line. And then for her song, one of her favorite songs is Wildwood Flower. It's incredible to me that I'm standing right above, 6 feet above Johnny Cash, 6 feet above June Carter. How incredible is that? My uncle had met him a few times selling firewood. I was either never thought of yet, or I was a little baby by then. But quarters are the military. It's quarters, and there's pennies, quarters, nickels, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, quarters on a gravestone mean they served with someone. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really really cool. So
Luther Perkins is?
Luther Perkins.
Sir.
That was his guitar player, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Perkins, right over there.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Really? It's nice to meet you, man. I do a live every Sunday.
Yes, sir.
And I'm from about 30, 45 minutes away.
Oh, I'm originally from Meade County, Kentucky, but I live in southern Indiana now.
Cool.
This is my first time ever visiting the grave. But
Really? Well, you know where his house is, don't you?
it says 8 minutes from here.
It's right down. It ain't that far.
Yeah.
It's right down here. You go down here, you take a right, and you just follow it around. And you can still see the foundation. You can see the guard shack and all that. That's where I just came from.
Yeah, that's what I think we're going to check it first.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this mausoleum to open because I want to see Shep Woolley's mausoleum.
Oh, okay.
He was a pretty famous actor from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, westerns and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah,
let me go see. I didn't know Luther's grave was over here. Now, was this is the one that was famous for saying, somebody said, well, Luther, why don't you play a bunch of lead parts and go wild? He said, some people are looking for it, and I already found it. Is it? I think that's the same guy.
Yeah. They say the Luther Boogie, you know.
Oh, man.
He's right over here somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's great. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. That was Johnny Cash's grave. I thought this would be really cool for a live this morning. And y'all just watch out for the next video on the channel. It's going to be about some stories that I'd heard from a guy who was his bodyguard. I know a guy who was his bodyguard for like 17 years. He told me some wild stories, man. Some pretty cool stuff. So right around here, I think. There's a Carter right there. Right now, we're going to the grave for maybe that plaque over there. Right now, we're going to the grave for Johnny's guitar player. So there's a lot of awesome energy in this graveyard, man. There it is. Yeah, sure enough. All right, so here's Johnny's guitar player. And if you don't know who he is, just look him up, Luther Perkins, and you'll see him. Tennessee 3 started from the beginning. His
I
play.
didn't realize Luther died at early.
Did he? Oh, 68, yeah. Wow. 40 years?
Yeah, I thought he was around though.
Huh. I did too. Yeah, he was he was around during the early days, obviously, and then, huh. Wow. I didn't know that either.
Nice meeting you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you, brother. Did you serve in the military?
Sure.
Man, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your service. Yeah, there's Perkins. There's Johnny Cash's guitar player. What a cool guy, man. Never give enough thanks to our military. Yeah, and there's a Sun record sticker. So this is a guitar. Luther Perkins was his guitar player. Interesting. Over here where a wife would be. Oh man, this is wild. Over here where a wife would be, it says, "Love and music filled my heart." Interesting. Interesting. All right, dudes. I'm going to bring Buckeye on. Let me get back to the car. I'm actually going to do a mini doc. I'm going to share a bunch of stories that a guy that was Johnny's security guard for years and years and years that he told me. And I'm going to try to get him on the channel. I'm going to try to interview him. He was Waylon's security guard. And then when Waylon died of diabetes, he became Johnny's security guard. What's up, brother?
Johnny Cash's grave too.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. My grandfather's buried right over here. So I had to
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm on live right now, so sorry. But I'm Drew, by the way.
Oh, well, I'm Lucky.
Nice to meet you. That's a cool name.
Yeah, that's a nickname.
There you go. Yeah, I was just going live and showing some of my people Johnny's grave and stuff.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
It is colder than a. It's colder. It's colder than Lady Gaga's soul out here. No, I'm just kidding. It is cold out here. I'm going to get back to the car, and then me and Buckeye are going to go live for a little bit. And I might read you guys some comments from the music video. Because there's some really cool stories on there. And Buckeye, we'll let him talk a little bit. We'll let him love on everybody and encourage everybody this morning. That Buckeye boy, I'm glad he's a bigger fella. He looks like a big fella. He looks like a tall, big fella. I'm glad he is, because if he was any smaller, his chest wouldn't even be able to hold his heart. If Buckeye was any smaller, his chest wouldn't even be able to hold his heart. His heart's so big. I love you, my brother. Boy, it's cold. Yeah, guys, y'all look out for the next video. I'm gonna do like a mini doc with stories about Johnny and stuff that I'd heard from his personal bodyguard. Pretty cool stuff. Oh man. How cool is that to be walking where the legends walked, standing right above them. Incredible. Incredible. There was something about Johnny, man. Johnny could take you to hell, and he can then pull you back up to heaven. Big Heart Buckeye. Oh man, it's crazy how you can meet somebody online and then they become one of your, closest people to you. Buckeye's a great guy. Anybody that messes with that dude, I'm gonna pull up on you. Anybody messes with him, with Buckeye, anybody messes with Buckeye, I'm gonna pull up on you. Watch it. Don't believe it? Don't believe it? Come at my boy. Come at Buckeye. All right, guys. Back in the car. Whew. let's get us some. You know what I need to do? Turn my Bluetooth off. Let's get us some heat in this car. All right. Oh. Jeez. I'm staying with y'all. Love you, Christina. Hey. Hey. I'm staying strong, baby. Ah. I'm staying strong. I laugh in the devil's face. It don't bother me. Not one bit. Don't believe it? Watch. Y'all watch. When you do stuff for the Lord, the devil comes at you. I love this place, man. Should we bring Buck on now? I guess we can finish the rest of the live here. I don't want to do anything while I'm driving. It's cold. Okay, you want to come on? Want to come on, my dude? What up, Bulldog? Bulldog! What up, Bulldog? Oh, British, he's funny, but yep, he falls flat on his face. Oh, man. He does. Every time. You read the book, you know who wins. If you read the book, you know who wins. I've been through fire and flames, baby. All the trials and tribulations. I welcome it. I smile and laugh at them. Buck, are you ready to come on? Or there he is. What up, my guy? Here he is. Hey.
Hey, morning, brother.
Hey, how you doing, man?
All right, just enjoying this morning.
Yeah.
What a blessed morning, man. I really
I
appreciate.
can't hardly hear. Can y'all hear him? Hold on, my friend. I think it's my phone. Oh, there we go. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Barely hear you. Can y'all hear Buckeye good?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me check.
Alan Carter, smash that like button, y'all. Love you, Alan. Dude, Alan, $10, man. Quit it. Quit. Thank you. Thank you, though. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
can you hear me now?
You sound real quiet to me. I don't know. It might be my phone or something.
I don't know. What about anybody in the chat? I can't see the chat since I'm on the phone.
Tell me, can you guys? They say yes. He sounds great. Okay, I'll just try to be real quiet then. I don't know, man. My phone was kind of acting funny.
Sorry about that.
My phone was acting real funny this morning. It was hooked to my Bluetooth. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that could be part of it. I don't know. But can you hear me at all, Drew?
Barely. Like,
Oh, wow.
I can hear barely. Hold on. Okay. All right. I don't know. Maybe. Well, everybody else says you're good. So it's probably where hey, Chandler. Chandler's my cousin. Y'all give it up for Chandler. He loves music too. Chandler, I just went to Johnny Cash's grave. I don't know if you saw that. You're just now joining, but watch it afterwards. Replay it. Check it out. Go ahead, Buckeye. I'll just be real quiet.
No, I just want you to hear me. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I still can't hear you.
Is your volume up?
Yeah. Everybody else can hear you though. Crud.
Maybe I can. I don't know if it'd do any good if I tried to go out and come back in.
That if you want to, what's going on? If you don't mind.
No, not at all. let's see.
Ords, what up, Ords?
I can't. What up, Ords? I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Let me see here.
See, my mic's turned up.
Let me try something here. Yeah, everybody says they can hear you, so at least they can hear you. Let me do something real quick. Let me see if I connect to my Bluetooth and turn it back off. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, that's why I went earlier where I couldn't hear nobody because my Bluetooth was connected. I was talking to my call.
Well, if your Bluetooth's connected, I don't know. Is it going through your Bluetooth? Maybe turn the volume up on your stereo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on.
But heck, instead of figuring this out, man,
Can
I
you
can
hear me?
jump off. I can jump off here and let you finish what you was doing.
Well, anyway, I can't hear you at all now. Crazy. Turn the Bluetooth off. Turn the Bluetooth off. All right. Say
Yeah,
something now.
That's probably what it is. You're connected.
Yeah,
to
I
the
turned it
Bluetooth.
off. I'm not sure. I can hear you. I'll just get real close to it. Barely I can hear you. Something to do with my phone. We ain't got no media experience.
No media experience at all.
Mm.
Hey, even if we make this short, I just wanted to tell you I appreciated you taking us through that trip this morning. That was a blessing.
Hey, Buckeye, I can't hear you at all. This is what we're going to do. Guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to go back right into another live. I'm going to get off of here. We'll leave this live as Johnny Cash gravesite and Johnny Cash home mini doc that I'm going to do. What we're going to do, turn my Bluetooth up. No, it doesn't. I have no idea what's going on with it. But what I'll do is we're going to shut this one down, and then you guys come right back on the channel, and we'll go live immediately again with Buckeye. I'll go ahead and just boom, in 1 minute. We'll be right back on. Is it okay, Buckeye?
Yeah, you're good, brother.
Because I cannot hear what you're saying at all.
I can jump off here and just let you finish what you're doing.
Well, I'm pretty
For
much
real.
done. The only thing I was going to say is me and you will go live, and then we'll read some comments from the video and or whatever, and we can discuss all that. Then we can have a separate live. Let's see what the volume does.
All right, got you, brother.
Is it okay? I love you, my dude.
Sounds cool.
Y'all jump back on here. We're gonna go live again.